spiritually minded. Now, spiritually minded is fine, but we got to make sure that if we're spiritually minded, we don't be too spiritually minded that we're not no earthly good.
Well, God will not allow you to be no good.
Well, I'm saying this to say this. Self-righteous.
Well,
that's too spiritually minded that we know earthly good.
Well, now, see,
that's self-righteous.
That's self-righteous. That's something you put on yourself. God don't have those kind of people, see.
Exactly.
He don't have those kind of people. That's something you done put into yourself when you get like that, see. And God tell you about them kind of people in His Word.
Basically like heavenly minded that you know earthly good.
Yeah. He tell you about those kind of people, see. He speaks against those kind of people. He tell you that He don't even know them kind of people now. That's not godly love. See,
that's right. That we esteem others better than we do ourselves.
Yeah. There you go.
The fruits of the Spirit, the 4 C's.
There you go. Now you done got out of that category there. You're not talking about God now.
See, they don't have the 4 C's.
Right.
Fruits of the Spirit. Right. Self-righteous.
There you go. When you see, we're talking about the fruits of the Spirit. That's not one of them. See,
no, it's not.
That's not one of those. See, we're talking about holy things. And when you have holy things, that's not one of them. If you got that kind of spirit, that's not a spirit of God. That's the wrong kind of spirit to have.
Right. That's why you always need to be committed in doing what God have asked you to do, doing His will, not your will.
Right. Now, that's your will. The one you just spoke of.
Yeah, that's right.
That's your will. Now, that's not God's will. See, we talking about God's will. If you stay in line with Jesus, you don't have to worry about that kind of spirit there.
Very true.
See, if you stay in the line of God's will, see now when you start getting and following the flesh,
that's there it is.
That's what you're gonna have. You're gonna have that kind of will right there. Then when you start getting that following your flesh, that's what you're gonna get. But if you stay in the line of God's will, you won't have to worry about that. Only when you let the flesh lead you, you will get like that. But
so basically, you saying by beholding Christ, we become changed.
There you go. You just said it before we start talking. if you stay and behold Christ, you will be Christ-like. Mm-hmm. You won't have to worry about that. See. So there's no problem. You don't have to worry about those kind of things. See.
Praise God for that.
If you let God lead you. Don't try to lead yourself. See, you find a lot of folks talking about God leading them. They lead themselves all the time. And they think God leading them. Because, see, the Bible tells me that Satan has his own light.
That's right.
Watch out what light you following. You might be following the wrong light. Mm-hmm. And if you follow the wrong light, then that's the kind of spirit you're going to have. Right. That self-righteous spirit. And you think you following the right light, and you look up, you following the wrong light. Stay in the right light. You heard right here on the
LPJ.
Love, peace, and joy.
Everything's gonna be alright. voice up to the sky. Get on your feet and testify. Lift your voice up to the sky. Get on your feet and testify. Lift your voice up to the sky. Get on your feet and testify. Lift your voice up to the sky. Get on your feet and testify. Lift your voice up to the sky. Get on your feet and testify. Lift your voice up to the sky. Get on your feet and testify. Lift your voice up to the sky. Get on your feet and testify. 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 Lift your voice up to the sky. Get on your feet and testify. Lift your voice up to the sky. Get on your feet and testify. Lift your voice up to the sky. Get on your feet and testify. Testify.
child.